Hey Dynamos, welcome back. I hope that you're staying warm this winter, and I'm so excited to share with you how I made this super groovy flower granny square scarf. I feel like this adds the perfect amount of groovy to your winter outfits and definitely makes them more whimsical. I wouldn't recommend this as your first ever crochet project, but I have a tutorial on my channel of how to make a granny square, which is how I learned to crochet. So I recommend doing that before this if you've never crocheted before, but if you've had a few projects under your belt, this should be no problem for you. Plus it was so much fun to make and you get to customize the colors. I really want to buy new yarn, but I'm trying to use up all the yarn I have currently, and so these were just some colors that I had. In this tutorial, I'm going to give you a visual of me crocheting, talk you through it auditorily. Is that how you say that? Auditory? I don't know, but I'm gonna talk you through it. And I'll put captions so you can also read what I'm doing. And after you do one row, I'll type out exactly what I did. So no matter if you are visual, auditory, or you learn better by reading something, you should be able to follow this tutorial pretty easily, and it should make a lot of sense. I can't wait for you guys to make these scarves, and you have to tag me and show me if you do it, duh, because I wanna see. So without further ado, here's what you need. 3 different colors of 4mm size yarn, a 4mm crochet hook, and snips or scissors. Here's the written out shorthand so you'll know what everything means. The first thing we're gonna do is start with a magic ring. You're gonna wrap the yarn around 2 fingers and make an X on top. You'll put your hook under the first string and then pull through, and then loop it back onto your hook and then pull through, and you'll have your magic ring. Then you'll chain 1, which means that you yarn over and pull through 1 time. You're now gonna do a single crochet where you stick your hook through the magic ring and yarn over. Then you'll yarn over again and pull through 2. You're going to do 8 of these, including the one you just did. Incredible job. You're gonna pull that little tail on the end of your magic ring to cinch up the center of your flower. And then you're going to slip stitch through the first chain 1 that you just did. So you'll yarn over and just pull through. And there you have it. You're done with your first row. You're killing it. To start row number 2, you're just gonna do chain 2. Kind of ignore what I'm doing visually. I don't entirely know what I was doing. I think I tried to do a double crochet, but you're just gonna chain 2. You're then going to do a double crochet into the same stitch that you just chained 2 into. In the next stitch, you're going to do 2 double crochets into that one as well. And just a reminder, when you're doing a double crochet, you're going to yarn over, then go through, pull through 2, pull through 2 again. You're going to do 2 double crochets in every single stitch on the ring. When you're done with that, you'll just do a slip stitch and pull through, and then you'll be finished with row 2. Then you can pull out the yarn and cut it, and you are done with this color and you won't be using it again. Every crochet girl is different, but I typically like to weave in my ends every time I'm finished with a row instead of at the very end of the project, but do whatever works for you. It's time to introduce color number 2. This is going to be the color of the petals on the flower. You're basically going to just pull through with your hook and any random stitch that you've done on the circle, and then you're going to chain 3. Then you're going to do 2 double crochets into the same stitch so that you end up with 3 double crochets after doing that. After your 3rd double crochet, you'll chain 1, and then you're going to skip 1 stitch, and then the stitch after that, you're gonna do 3 double crochets again, chain 1, and you'll do this all the way around the circle, and you want to make sure that you've done it 8 times. Once you're done with 8 triple double crochets every other stitch, you're going to chain 2, slip stitch into that previous stitch, pull the thread, and then do not cut it. You're gonna leave it there because now we're gonna add our 3rd color. Okay, it's time for color number 3. You're going to do a slip knot and put that onto your hook. This is going to serve as your border color behind the petals. You're going to choose any of the open spaces in between the petals, those stitches that you just skipped, and you're going to do a double crochet, and then after you do a double crochet, you're going to chain 4. After you chain 4, you're going to do another double crochet in the next open space in between the petals. And after you do that, you're going to chain 4 again, and you're going to go all the way around the circle. After you've went all the way around the circle, you're going to slip stitch into the first double crochet that you did, and then you're going to pull the green color out just like you did the orange, and do not cut it, leave it there, because now we're going to go back to orange. This is about what your granny square should be looking like. You're then going to chain 3, and you're going to include this green row of chains in the back. Then you're going to go into the next stitch and do a double crochet, followed by another double crochet into the same stitch. Then you're going to do one more double crochet into the next stitch after that. So I know you did a chain, but in theory you should have 4 double crochets. This one you'll have 3 double crochets with a chain. Then you're going to chain 2 and repeat the entire thing, you guessed it, into the next petal. So 1 double crochet into this petal, 2 double crochets into the next, and 1 after that, making 4 added double crochets on top of these petals and include the green chain in the back. Once you've reached the end, you'll do your final chain 2, and then you'll slip stitch into the chain 3 that you started with, and then after that, you're going to pull through and do not cut the yarn, because now we're going to go back to doing the green. The way you're going to start this row is by doing a double crochet into the same stitch. You can do a double crochet or chain 3. I did a chain 3 here, and I did a double crochet last time, so it's whatever you're more comfortable with. And then you're going to do another double crochet so that you now have 2 double crochets in that space. Then you're going to chain 5. Notice how it keeps increasing. So that first row of green, you did 1 double crochet. Now this row, you're doing 2 double crochets and chaining 5 instead of chaining 4. Then you're going to go into the next double crochet, 2 more double crochets, and chain 5 again, and you're going to do this all the way around the circle. When you get to the end, you're going to slip stitch into that first chain or double crochet that you did, pull through, and then don't cut the yarn, pull it so it's a big loop, and now we're going to switch back to the orange color. After reinserting your hook into the orange thread, you're going to chain 3. You can include the green chain just when you do this stitch like that, but do not include it on the rest of the stitches. You want it to stand on its own. See how I'm doing a double crochet right here? See, look, I just took it out because I did it wrong. Okay, see how I'm moving my fingers so that I don't go through the green and the orange? This part you really have to get right, otherwise your flower is going to look weird. Now you're going to double crochet into that stitch. In the next stitch, you're going to do 2 double crochets, and the stitch after that, you're going to do another one. So in this row, you should have 5 double crochets. And after you do that, you're going to chain 2. I just want to reemphasize that one more time. See how I am going through just the orange when I do my double crochets? I've messed up so many squares, including that green chain in the back, because you're going to need it for the next part. So just trust me on that. But it's looking great. You're going to continue just making sure you have 5 double crochets. So you've gone from 3 to 4 to 5. Make sure you chain 2 after each one, and you're going to go all the way around the circle. After you've completed the entire circle, you're going to slip stitch into that first chain and pull through, and then you can keep your hook in the orange thread because this next part that we're going to do is orange as well, and we're going to finish these petals. To make the rounded tops of the petals, you're going to do a single crochet into that stitch that you just did a slip stitch into. So single crochet is where you pull through 1 and then pull through 2 like that. Then in the center stitch, you're gonna skip a stitch, and in the center one, you're going to do 5 double crochets. I know that sounds crazy, but when they're all put together, it creates this rounded effect. It's really cool. And after you completed 5 double crochets in the center one, you're going to skip another stitch and do a single crochet. So that is what the rounded double crochets on top should look like. Then for those 2 chains, you're going to slip stitch both of those and then repeat on every single petal. To end the orange color and your petal color, you're just gonna do the final 2 slip stitches in the chain 2s, pull through, and cut your yarn. And you can actually cut it this time because you're done with your second color. Now all we have to do is finish the border, but it's really starting to take shape now and it's gonna look so good. Like I said before, I like to weave in my ends when I'm finished with that row instead of doing it all at the end. But as you can see from the back of this flower, that is how it should look, with the green chains sticking out. If the green chains are included in that orange crochet, you're going to have to take it out and do it again, unfortunately. I have had to do that many a time. Okay, so 2 more rows and then we're gonna be finished. You're going to stick your hook into the green yarn, and you can either, again, you can chain 3 here or you can do a double crochet. I think I chained 3. And you're gonna include the orange yarn above it in your chain 3. Then you're gonna do 2 more double crochets into that same one. So you should have 3 double crochets. For this one, you'll have a chain and then 2 double crochets, but you get the picture. So as you can see, it's a pattern. Like the first row was 1 double crochet, then 2, then 3. So now see that row of 5 chains that we did? This is why it was important to save that. You're going to do a double crochet into each chain. So you should have 5 double crochets after you do 3 in the middle parts of the petals. Does that make sense? I hope this is making sense. You are so close to the end. You can do this. This part's pretty easy. It's like double crochets literally the entire way around, but make sure that you do 3 double crochets in between the petals in that middle section. Then to finish this off, you're gonna slip stitch into that chain 3 that you started with. And now you have the base for your final row, which is where we're gonna turn this flower into a square so that we can connect it to all the other squares. You're so close. Okay, let's finish this square. It's gonna look so good. So as you can see, you've got your 3 double crochets in between each petal. You are going to slip stitch for 3 double crochets in between. So pull through 1, stick your hook through, yarn over, pull through 1. I'm gonna walk you through every step of this last row because it is the hardest, but you can do it. Then you are going to single crochet. After you've done 1 single crochet, you'll do another single crochet, so 2 single crochets. Then you're gonna do a half double crochet. Then after that, you're gonna do 2 double crochets. After that, you will have reached the next space in between the petals, as you can see. So when we get here, you are going to do a triple crochet, which is where you wrap the yarn twice instead of once around it, and you'll go through like so. Then in that center chain, like there's 3 chains for every petal, in that center chain you're going to do a triple crochet, chain 3 and a triple crochet again into the same one. This is what is going to make the corner of your square. After you've done that, we're basically going to work backwards. So then you're going to do another triple crochet, and it should look like that. It's like a little triangle with a big space in it. Then you're going to do a double crochet, another double crochet, a half double crochet, and then 2 single crochets. And by the time you've done this, you should get back to the next like 3 chains. Then you're going to slip stitch these 3 chains. And then you're going to do this, I believe, 3 more times to make all 4 corners. So now the cycle restarts again. Incredible work, Crochet Queen. You have finished your first ever flower granny square, or hopefully your second or third. You're gonna pull through, cut your yarn, and weave it in to the back. And honestly, now that you know how to make this type of square, I think they make any blanket, any top, any piece way groovier. And I'm so excited for you on your journey with these. And now I'm going to teach you how to attach them so that we can get our scarf rolling.